What to consider if you're thinking about topping up your superannuation. The current market scenario is signalling a bearish phase, and it looks murkier for investors as Ukraine-Russia war continues to disrupt the global economy with rising inflation. In such scenario, common working people try to combat inflation instead of being bogged down by it. Superannuation is certainly one way to fight that, and with certain tips, you can maximise your returns. But before we get to that, let's understand what is superannuation. Please subscribe to the channel. I'm Sage for Kalkine Media. A company's organisational pension plan, designed with its employees, is known as superannuation. A firm pension plan is another name for it. Until retirement or exit, money deposited in a superannuation account will normally grow tax-free. And one of the key benefits of superannuation is that superannuation functions as a long-term investing strategy. And like any long-term strategy, it takes advantage of compound returns. The exponential rise over time is what can have a significant impact on your retirement financial situation, other than a low-tax environment. Now, the million-dollar question is, how can one maximise and reap the benefits of superannuation? To begin with, one must start with choosing a fund. And to avoid paying additional fees, one should make sure you have one super fund at least. Then, consider the costs associated with each fund while evaluating them, as well as your investing alternatives and insurance requirements, on a new comparison tool called Your Super. One must ensure that the super fund you're considering is performing well. Next is making a personal contribution to your super fund. You are allowed to make a concessional contribution into super of up to $25,000 every fiscal year and deduct it from your taxes. There are two ways one can accomplish this: salary sacrificing, in which your company contributes a portion of your pre-tax income to your super fund directly, and the other one is direct payment to the super fund of your savings in a lump sum. Personal contributions made with funds you have previously paid taxes on are also permitted. Non-concessional contributions cannot be claimed as a tax deduction, yet are not taxed when deposited into a super fund. Next on the list is salary sacrifice consideration. Though it may sound harsh and hard to do, listen to the good part. You normally pay less tax overall when your salary is sacrificed into a super fund because it lowers your taxable income. If you have a job that pays more than $45,000 a year, the tax on salary sacrifice super contributions is 15%, which would be less than your marginal tax rate. Considering the life insurance needs of the average person is important. Between income protection insurance, death insurance, and total and permanent disability insurance, one must decide what is more important than the other as per their financial goal and security. Especially when one has worked in various jobs and has different funds, as one will leave that insurance cover when consolidating all into one super fund. So to sum it up, you cannot access your super fund until you are between the ages of 55 and 60, and your birth year determines your exact age. It's crucial to consider both your current cash flow needs and your long-term financial objectives when choosing how much to contribute. I hope these points help in your achieving your financial goals and security. If you like the information, please let us know by liking, sharing, commenting on the video below. Subscribe to the channel, press the bell icon, you'll be notified of the most recent videos from Kalkine. But for more articles, head to the website kalkinemedia.com. Sage here for Kalkine Media.